680's business editor Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, fresh data appears to show the Toronto housing market screeching to a grinding halt in July. But is that really the case? There are differing opinions out there.
There sure is. We've certainly seen a big 3-month pullback. You know, we hit new highs in March in the GTA real estate market, and then Queen's Park put in place that tax on foreign ownership, and we have seen a bit of a pullback. But the year-over-year numbers, I would say, look very strong still. So this is July. Prices were down 6% from June. The average price, though, still above $793,000. But prices up 5% from July of last year. Sales did plunge 40% on a year-over-year basis, but new listings were up 5.1%. Average condo price up 23%. The condo market has held in very strong. You know, sales, they're typically slow in July and August. Francis, a lot of the economists I'm talking to, they say that the rules that Queen's Park put in place to try and cool the market, that wouldn't dramatically affect the overall market like we've seen in these numbers. It's more psychological than anything else. In many ways, the market might be returning to a state of norm, and it might be following Vancouver's path, where they had a similar tax on foreign ownership. The market cooled there, but now it's starting to rise again. So the last page hasn't been written on this real estate story yet, I don't think.
Okay, well, stay tuned then. So a legendary Yonge Street business is getting set to close its doors. House of Lords is about to do its final haircut.
Yeah, boy, everyone talking about this online today. So House of Lords has been, cutting hair and dyeing hair there on Yonge Street for 51 years. The owner, though, says he's going to close up shop as of October 1st, and he's blaming rising property taxes. He claims his property tax bill is $76,000 a year. A number of other Toronto businesses have also blamed rising property taxes for them having to go out of business. House of Lords was known for, playing loud music, colorful balloons at the entrance to welcome people. They had some celebrity clientele. Axl Rose, Alice Cooper among those who got their hair done at House of Lords. And you know, Francis, there's nothing worse than having to switch barbers, so I feel for everyone that has to make the change.
It's the mullet. I think even Rod Stewart went there too, right? Like, infamous.
Yeah, get the mullet cut. Maybe that'll come back in now.
So since we're talking about haircuts, you're looking at what they cost around the world and where Toronto ranks.
Yeah, Deutsche Bank actually looked at this. You know, House of Lords, they advertise a basic men's cut at $14, which is actually a pretty good deal and below the average here in Toronto. So you want to let your hair grow out if you're in Zurich, Switzerland. $62 for a basic men's haircut there. Oslo, Norway, about $48. San Francisco, everything's kind of pricey there. $30 for a haircut in San Fran. New York City, almost $25. London, UK, $24. Toronto, the average pegged at about $18. A little bit cheaper in Ottawa. Manila in the Philippines, $6.20. And cheapest, according to Deutsche Bank, in New Delhi, India.
I pay $35, so do I need to talk to someone about this?
And it looks like it, Francis. Let me tell you, it looks just like it.
I need a haircut.
I'm kidding.
So Donald Trump is helping to make one Ottawa company great again. Apparently the U.S. president's famous red hats have a Canadian connection. Yeah, it
turns out he's selling those Make America Great Again hats through a Canadian company. To buy one of those, you go to his official shop, which is shop.donaldjtrump.com, and they looked into the source code of that site, and it turns out that it's run by Shopify, which is an Ottawa-based e-commerce company. Shopify, a big company now, they make all the code for these online shopping sites, and it turned out that the Trump team started using Canada's Shopify to sell those hats back at the end of August, just after he became the Republican nominee. The hats themselves are made in a Los Angeles factory, but Francis, the Associated Press did a test and they found out that the fabric from some of those hats wasn't the type of fabric that the factory in Los Angeles was using. So question marks about where those hats are actually coming from, but he's selling them through a Canadian company.
Okay, interesting. So KFC has brought Colonel Sanders back from the dead in some really creepy commercials.
Yeah, take a look. Tell me what you think about this. So it looks like an old commercial from the 60s or 70s. There's the Colonel. It's old Grady. But look, it's modern day teens that he's standing with. And so everyone's saying this is kind of a creepy thing. The Colonel coming back here. They utilized old footage of the KFC creator shot in the 60s and 70s and blended it with some new footage. The real-life character, of course, passed away in 1980 at the age of 90. And we've seen this before. They brought back some other notable celebrities to sell stuff. So not everyone cool with that, but there's your latest KFC
commercial. Notice how
commercial.
much the bucket costs? $10.
Yeah, it wouldn't be $10 back in 1960, I don't think.
All right, thank you, Richard.
Thanks.